An old man stood with a gun pointed at a boy, but he wasn't in a hurry to shoot. He told the boy to take off all his clothes. The boy was surprised. He couldn't understand why this was happening, but with a gun in front of him, he couldn't refuse. Slowly he started taking off his clothes. When he was down to just his pants, the old man stopped him right there. He pointed in one direction and said, "Keep walking that way." The boy had walked only a few steps when his body grew tired, but out of fear he couldn't say a thing now. He just walked that way, not knowing where he was going. The old man watched him go, a strange smile on his face. He wasn't worried the boy would tell anyone about him. Actually, the old man didn't want to waste bullets on him. He wanted the boy to die of hunger and thirst in the desert, but little did he know, the boy seen wandering aimlessly was actually taking every step thoughtfully. When the old man looked through binoculars, it seemed the boy was wandering here and there, but the truth was the boy was running straight as if shot from a gun. The old man was a little startled, but paid it no mind. He thought the boy wouldn't get far in this deserted place. But after a while he got a shock when he looked again. The boy was gone completely. Actually, the boy had found a cave. Using an old childhood memory, he quickly moved a stone and went inside. He was about to close the cave door when the old man arrived with a cart. There was little time left. The boy jumped into the cave with all his strength. He made it just in time, but danger wasn't over yet. The old man saw smoke rising from the cave. Now he stood outside with his gun watching the cave closely. He'd shoot the boy the second he came out. He didn't know this cave belonged to the boy's grandfather. When the boy went inside, he saw a bottle, but it was empty. Then he found a pair of shoes. Seeing his blood-soaked feet, his eyes filled with tears. Then his eyes fell on a map drawn on the wall. His grandfather had drawn it, and behind it was an old photo of him standing with his grandfather. The boy grew very emotional. Now he wanted revenge on the old man. He hid the map, then heard footsteps, so he hid. The old man had entered the cave. Slowly he came in with a weapon in hand. Just as he was about to reach the boy spotted a small hole in the wall and hid there. But as he closed the door, the old man noticed him. Now the clever old man called his name softly. Then he set his gun on fire and threw it into the cave. He grabbed an explosive box and ran out. The boy heard a noise inside. He ran out of the cave to save himself, but the old man's gun was cheaply made. The harder he pulled the trigger, the more it burned. Finally the boy escaped, but a loud explosion came from the cave behind him. The cave blew up. The old man was surprised. Now he thought this boy was really interesting. This time he didn't shoot. Instead he took off his shoes, threw them away, then left the boy alone in the desert again. The boy took the map and reached another cave. Two old torn sofas lay there. He tore up the sofa cushions, took out sponges, and tied them to his legs. The old man outside couldn't find him, so he shot in the air to scare him. The boy came out frightened. He found another mark, a box containing steel bullets and a slingshot. The boy grew sad. He didn't understand why his grandfather had hidden these things. Then he found the third mark. He dug a bucket from the sand. It smelled of water. He was very thirsty. As soon as he started drinking, the old man fired a shot. The bucket burst, half the water wasted. Then the old man fired 61 shots, then another, total 62. Now the boy was broken, wounded, thirsty, and tired. He fell to the ground. Absolute silence.